What's up, y'all? It's Unique Love, and I am back with another one. I'm super excited, man. This is taking off. It's taking off, and I'm just super excited again. I'm Unique Love. What's up? We have another episode tonight, and tonight I am talking to an indie artist, and I know I'm excited. I love my artists. You guys know I love my artists. You guys know I love music. I have a heart for music. So, again, I'm super excited about being able to even have a platform that allows me just to talk to any and everybody. And that's what this platform is about. So, I have a gentleman coming on that is an indie artist, and I'm not even going. He has a name for himself. He's doing his thing. So when he come on, I'm gonna allow him to just take over and introduce himself because he's been doing his thing for a while, and we've talked business, we've talked music, so it's just definitely amazing opportunity now just to bring him on the show, allow him to introduce himself and introduce him to who may not know him. And whoever does, shout out to y'all for coming on and showing y'all support and showing some love. So we're going to get ready to get started because I'm looking forward to this. Um, so, gentlemen, I'm bringing on today, his name is Young Thugger, aka 2Bottles. So he has a lot of music out right now, and he's been doing his thing. I've been watching him very, very closely. So I'm super, super excited to bring him on the show. So I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna let Young Thugger, aka 2Bottles, come on and do his thing, man. What's up, bro?
Yo,
How's it going?
what up, Unique? How you?
Oh man, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm so excited to have been able to finally get this ball rolling in this area. I always got
Right.
something going on. I'm always doing something, but this one's really
Definitely.
dear to me. This one is definitely dear to me. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
For those of the people that don't know, it's your boy Young Thugger, aka Two Bottles. Been doing my thing for a while now in the music.
Okay,
You catch
so
me out on the SoundCloud. I'll be on the SoundCloud. Um, I don't really have anything out as far as on the iTunes yet or the Spotify, but that's definitely coming. Got to critique the music, make sure everything is at levels, everything, all the levels is right, and we on go.
oh, definitely, definitely. I respect it. So then I know that you're working. I know that you're grinding. So what type of artist are you? Like, what type of music do you do?
I'm an all around the board artist, as you could say. I do the trap music, drill, R&B, gospel, rock.
Ooh,
If you need all type of
okay.
material. I'm not just a one label artist. Like I try to touch all aspects.
Definitely, definitely. So what inspired you to do music?
Basically, my upbringings. Being from New York City, music is a big influence in the city. So, just a lot of my experiences and things I've been through in life, it just caused me to start making music. I wouldn't say rapping, but making music.
Definitely, because I understand that because I like to be called an artist. I really don't like to be labeled, a rapper, a singer. I really don't like those type of labels because I believe music is art. It's about being creative. So I might get on there. Somebody might be able to work on my voice, turn it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
other than that, I might get on there, spit something real crazy. So I definitely feel you on that. So how long have you been doing music?
Let's just say I've been doing it for a long time, and for any artists out there that's, feel like you're giving up or it's not working for you, keep pushing, because along the way you're gonna meet people that do the same thing you do. And when you start dealing with people that don't do what you do, you can easily lose track of your craft, your passion, things like that. So when you doing your music and somebody asks you how long, it's not a time limit on it. You just do it.
Right.
And I've been doing it for a while, And I'm hoping one day, maybe one of the songs might blow a video. Shout out to all the artists I've been working with from different states, different cities. I've been doing this for a while now. I could just say that.
Okay, okay. So far then, since you've been doing this for so long, you've worked
Hmm.
with a lot of people. Then who's been your top three? I know that three might be hard, but
Right.
if you have more, that's fine. But who have been your top three musical influences?
Um, I definitely gotta say Killer Cam.
Okay,
He's definitely slept on. Killer Cam, Cameron. Um, Fab, definitely fabulous. And I say Jeezy. You know,
definitely,
take it
definitely,
down south.
definitely. Well, let me ask you, why Cam? I'm only asking because, okay, I mean, Cam and Dipset, I mean, they had an era where, I
Right.
mean, they was untouchable. But what about him specifically, Cam, rather than the whole Dipset? What about Cam did you like the most?
You got to think he set the blueprint. You gotta give credit when credit is due. I ain't saying it wouldn't be no Jimmy, but Cam was at the forefront. Then Jimmy was behind him. Jimmy put Jewels on, Zeke, you know what I'm saying? And the list goes on, and Casa, all them type of guys. And I really like their movement they was putting together. It's almost like 50, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for
Yeah,
50, be no Banks, no Yayo, Buck, you know what I'm saying? Game. So you gotta give due to the pioneers.
I agree. I agree because for me, my top three: Mary J. Blige,
Hmm.
Missy Elliott,
Definitely.
and then if I gotta bring it up a little bit, I'm gonna have to say Drake. A lot of people, oh, Drake is this, Drake is that, but you gotta think, okay, taking music back because I'm old school. I love old school. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mary really did a lot for the game. She changed it, the way her voice, the way she carried herself. And then you got Missy
Definitely.
Elliott. Missy Elliott, who was just a creative. I think that she just wanted to get her feet wet, but it's like once she got her feet wet, she was able to bring other people. But her creation and her creativity, and then working with Timbaland, they really did some insane stuff. But it just
Right.
laid the groundwork for artists like me. So then, when you want to say when I got into it, my era would then be Drake. You know what I'm saying? And Drake really took the game by storm with his different flows, his different style. So those are definitely my top three. So um, I know you say you don't have anything on iTunes and stuff like that, but where can we find your music? Like, where's your music at mostly?
Well, we on SoundCloud with it. We on Facebook, Instagram. It's a new app called LUM, for indie artists, local artists. I'm on that. Twitter, basically all the platforms. I'm about to start getting on TikTok.
Yeah, I
Anything
ain't
that
been
can
messing with
make,
that
make
yet.
the music pop. Yeah, anything that can make the music pop. Cause I got little cousins and nieces and nephews, so I gotta try to make music that they could vibe out to, and it's not too rough. Cause everybody right now, everybody too gangster, too tough, and we gotta tune it down a little bit.
Right. So I'm actually very, very glad you said that because now you're being a young black male trying to get into the game and stuff like that. So how does that
Right.
make you feel? Because there's so many people out here. I'm not throwing no shade. I'm just keeping it honest. But like they're really talking heavy. You feel me? And I feel like it is affecting the upbringing of our young black males today. So how do you feel about that? Like, what's your take on that?
I put it like this: I ain't. I've been rapping for a minute, and one thing I never did was diss nobody or really had like any ops, as the word you would say nowadays in the generation we live in. It
Right.
was more so a friendly battle, or you just try and get your name up with lyrics. Nowadays is going too far. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people don't understand your words are a powerful weapon. Your tongue is a sword, and you gotta really watch what you say. Your messages, if you even leaving a message behind in your music. A lot of artists ain't leaving messages. I try to leave a message.
I agree with that. So is that what makes you different, you know what I'm saying, from the upcoming artists today? Like, I don't like to compare artists. I really
Right.
don't, because I believe everyone is their own unique individual. You know what I'm saying? So, what is it
Absolutely.
about your music though? You know that is a little bit different. Just besides, and I get like you said, you know, you like to leave a message.
Right.
So what else though just makes your music a little bit different than what we are hearing out here today?
I like for the audience to feel the pain. You know what I'm saying? Like know what I go through, know through the struggles. You know what I'm saying? Because it's people that really been around that know me. So I'm not gonna fake the funk or fornicate or act like I'm this tough guy. Or nothing, but the music gonna speak for itself. I touch on all type of topics from family situations, from girlfriend situations. You know what I'm saying? I don't got kids, but I touch on situations from where I was dealing with girls with kids. I try to touch on topics that most artists aren't touching on. You know what I'm saying? I could easily get in my bag and get on some drill shit or whatever the genres you want to hear. I could get on that. But when I make a song, which is I'm trying to make, I'm going to make sure it's something that's heartfelt and make sure it's true. And a lot of artists nowadays are just making music for the audience. They're not making it to leave a message or a legacy. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it for a while, and I also bumped into a lot of great artists along the way to the point where I sat back and played the back burner to let other people shine. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of artists wasn't talking about nothing. That's why they don't continue to make music. With me, I continue to go through my struggles, my trials and tribulations, and I try to make the best song out of it instead of going down a dark path where I could be locked up or the worst scenario dead. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of
Right.
artists they be taking that route to where it's like, fuck it. And I ain't trying to be one of them artists that's just in that box where it's like, all right, he can spit, but can he make a song?
Definitely. And I think there's definitely a lot of that out there that, and that's what's changing the game. Like I said, like I'm old school, coming up, songs had a concept. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They had a message. They had something you can relate to. They made you feel a type of way. Like I'll still throw on some 90s right now. And when we done, I probably will. But you know what
I
I'm saying?
definitely
It's
do
just
too.
definitely, it was just such a vibe, and like that's what I know I've been working on to try to bring back just real music. You know what I'm saying? Real music,
Right.
because a lot of people just here for the money. And I'm not saying money is not
Mhm.
great. Don't get me wrong, because that's what we're all chasing. You know what I'm saying? But when you get to that level, you know what I'm saying? You definitely just want to make sure you're doing your part, because that's what's really going to count at the end of the day. Is
Right.
just I made this song and it helped somebody through a situation. I made this song and it touched somebody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody continued on with their life because of that song that I made. So I definitely feel you on that. So let me ask you
Mhm.
right now. I know you got so many songs out, but which one is your favorite? Like, which one is like, yo, this is my favorite one? And it's okay to have more than one, but I want to know which
Yeah.
one is your fave.
Um, right now, I would have to say it's in between Unborn Bastard Child and a track called Letter to My Unborn.
Okay. What's so significant about those tracks?
Um, Unborn Bastard Child, basically, like the topic at hand was, I didn't really grow up with both of my parents, so I grew up in like the foster care system and things like that. So I still knew who my biological family was. So it was like I had the best of both worlds. So with that being said, with that song, I basically tapped into like my feelings, my emotions, and I was talking to my mom and my pops, who are no longer here. Rest in peace. So with that song, I was just basically getting at like, talking about who my dad was, who my mom was, uh, how they met basically, and then I just went from there. Um, Letter to My Unborn basically is a song I made probably in like 2010, 2011. I just recorded it, but it's about a young lady, and I was playing stepdad. Most men are man enough to say they'd be in that position, but I was in that position, and I was just letting her know, like, if the possibility is or isn't, what I'm saying, I'm gonna be there regardless. So that's what the song was about, what I'm saying, and the
Okay.
outcome of it.
All right. Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. Well, I'm super excited, man. I want to thank you so much just for taking the time out, come through, talk to me a little bit. And now, is there any new music that you got going on though? Like, is you about to
Yeah,
release anything? What's your latest project? Like, I did see you did just tag me on something. I just haven't had a chance to look at it, but let us know what you got going on right now, and in the future, what you working on.
I'm just dropping. Well, right now I'm just dropping singles. Thinking about working on a project called Street Therapy for the Soul. Then
Okay.
after that, I'm just working with various artists throughout the city, various artists throughout the states. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to North Carolina, Greensboro, Brooklyn, New York, Far Rockaway, Queens, North New Jersey. Like I know people everywhere, so we just trying to build connections, trying to network, and I got the producers on deck, I got the artists on deck. It's too many names to name. I don't want anybody to feel excluded. So you know, the guys know who they
Definitely.
are. The artists that really fuck with me in the city, they know who they is. Um, it's just a lot of new artists coming out. So when you hear me on the track and you hear them, just know they got some stuff dropping too. So I'm gonna say,
All right. Well, definitely. Well, before we wrap this up, let us know one, where we can find your music, and two,
you know,
how can we connect with you?
all right. If you need to email me, holla at me at youngthugger1718 at gmail.com. I'm on SoundCloud at 2Bottle Thugger. That's the number two. I got three SoundClouds actually: Young Thugger, Thugger, and 2Bottle Thugger. Instagram at 2Bottle_Thugger. Twitter 2Bottle Thugger. Everything is 2Bottle Thugger. Google, just put it in 2Bottle Thugger. Everything's gonna pop up. All the artists that I work with, producers, engineers, they gonna pop up too. So be on the lookout for them as well.
All right. All right. Well, definitely. We definitely are. So, right before I let you go, though, right
Mhm.
now, like, when's your next you? I see you. You dropping stuff left and right, bro. So, is there
One, two
anything else
times.
you about to drop? Anything else you about to drop? When's it dropping? When's it dropping?
I'm gonna just say it like this, man. I'm living life one day at a time. So as I live this life that I'm living, I'm gonna make the music along the way. I can't say I'm gonna drop this on a certain date because we're not promised tomorrow. So just be on the lookout for it. So like I say,
Definitely, definitely. Well, I appreciate it. I respect it. Thank you so much for your time. I'm looking
thank
forward
you.
to it. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and check out
Yeah.
my bro. We doing big things in Johnstown. I'm telling you, Johnstown got some talent, man. Johnstown got some
Yeah.
talent. Some talent is coming up out of here. And then you let me know anything I can do, anything I can help with. We really need to go ahead and do a song. That's what we
You
really
already
need to
know,
do.
man. Come
You
on,
feel me?
the guys is on deck. The engineers, the booth is on deck. You already know, man.
Definitely, definitely,
Shout out to
man.
the
So
guys, man, to the gang. You already know.
definitely, I'm gonna come through though. I'm gonna slide one of your sessions. We gonna do some. All right.
Yeah, you already know, man. You know it's on me. You
All
know,
right, period. Let's get to it. So
love,
go ahead,
black
bro,
love.
man.
Let's spread that. Let's spread that black
All
love,
day.
positivity, and good energy when we out there. If it ain't
Definitely. And
about
that's
that,
what
it
it's
ain't about
about.
nothing.
That's all it's
Let's
about.
promote
So
that. Promote
you
that for
in the right
2029.
spot. Go ahead,
Let's
say that
get it,
again.
man. Hey, if you ain't promoting positivity, good energy, good vibes, keep that on the other side because that's what we're doing for 2021. You know what I'm saying? Let's promote it, let's get it, and let's live what we preach. You know what I'm saying? We're in a whole
All
new
day
era,
long.
whole new decade, and we're gonna do it big.
Oh, of course. I'm super excited. I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited
You
for what
ready?
you got going on. Thank you. And we gonna get together, all right?
Appreciate you too. You already know, man.
All right. I'll talk to you soon. Stay safe.
You already, you too. Black love.
There y'all have it. Oh man. Young Thugger, aka 2Bottles, just came through and did an amazing interview. Make sure you are following the right pages. Make sure you're following us. That way you can keep up. Excuse me. That way you can stay in tune, stay in touch, and literally connect with us. Because sometimes people think they're up here and they don't like to interact with their fans. But when you're humble and when you're really trying to make a name for yourself, you're right here with it. So make sure that you're staying in touch, you're connecting with us because we want to connect with y'all. I mean, who doesn't want to connect with us? Who doesn't want to, really say thank you for your support? Thank you for tuning in. So I love to do that. So again, shout out to the Young Thugger, aka 2Bottles, for coming through. I appreciate you, bro. We definitely gonna link and do something soon. Definitely gotta do something for the ladies. So we definitely gonna do that. We're gonna make that happen. In the meantime, between time, if you want to be on the show, make sure you DM my personal page, which is Youniq Love. Now, once we get together, get you set up, then we're gonna come over to the other page, which is at the Youniq Artist on Facebook. This is where you can tune in, watch, and comment live. So shout out to Mike J. What up, Cuzzo? What up, fam? Thank you for your support. Thank you for coming through. You feel me? You guys can actually comment live. Now, I will try to acknowledge, but if you're comment like in between my sentence or in between different things, then I'll probably wait to the end to shout you out. But you can still comment as we're doing our interviews and stuff like that. So you can watch live and comment live, and we can interact that way. Once the interview is done. So tap in. Make sure you're paying attention because you never know who might slide through and have a unique session with me, Youniq Love. Super excited. I could not be more proud of myself to even have humbled myself and calmed things down enough to be able to focus. Like y'all know I'm always doing something. But this one is very dear to me. This one's always been dear to me, but I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to get into it. So as crazy as COVID has been, and my heart and prayers go out to anyone that's dealing with COVID, that's lost anyone to COVID. My heart truly, sincerely goes out to you. However, if you have been taking advantage of the times, especially have being quarantined and there was a time we couldn't do nothing, couldn't go nowhere, but taking advantage of the time to teach myself, to research, to search, like how can I do this? How can I get a live broadcast? Like, how can I do this? How can I do that? So, the discipline and that will to be successful allowed me to come across a platform to where now here we are. So, I'm just going to say, whatever hopes and dreams that you have, don't give up and take advantage of the time to teach yourself. You feel me? Teach yourself right now while you got the time, while it's available out there because there's so much out there. So even if you don't know what to do or how to do it, if you watched the previous show and episode I did at 5 o'clock, I had my man Jose on here and he was talking about how he's an entrepreneur coach. So even if you just have a thought, he can help you get to where you need to go. So man, tap in, pay attention. I mean, this is just beginning. Literally, this is my fourth episode on this podcast, and I'm just getting started. So pay attention, tap in, make sure you're connecting because you never know who's next, who's going to come through and have a session with Youniq. So that's what it's about, though, promoting love, positivity, and being helpers unto one another. So, every day I'm learning something new and I'm just super excited because this is something I love to do. I love talking to people, I love helping people. And the fact that I can have my own platform to do that, of course, I'm going to put on for the city. Of course, I'm going to put on for the town. So it's been an amazing week to be able to have had three locals. Now, I had a fourth, but we had to reschedule. So next week, Bobo McDay is going to come through. I got Miss Lauren. No, I'm getting her name wrong. Forgive me. London Marie. She's been a model. She's been doing her thing on the model front. So I'm super excited because every week, man, I'm going to have at least 2 to 4 guests on the show, and they're coming through talking about themselves, their stories, their service, their products, anything that anybody want to talk about. We're going to sit down and talk about because that's what this podcast is about, being helpers onto another, and I'm super excited. It's Youniq Love, man. I'm putting on for the city, man, and I'm just doing my thing. I'm in my own zone. I'm in my own lane. I know I don't look like everybody else. I don't sound like everybody else, and that is the first part of it. Once you accept yourself and accept what it is that you bring to the table, you make yourself unstoppable. And right now, my foot is on the gas all 2021, and this is the first stop. So, again, thank you very much for tuning in. And if you'd like to be on the show, please DM me and let's take it from there. Please be safe. Weather's supposed to be crazy. Make sure you're masked up. Protect yourself. Protect somebody else. Love to be you. I am Youniq. Till next time. See you guys. Take care.